everyone, this is Lehua, and this is the Superfina stream where we like to play a variety of games, but mostly, what's that thing called? RPGs. We mostly like to play RPGs. So, today we are playing Ys, Memories of Celceta, because we played Ys 8, Lacrimosa of Donna. Ys 9 is going to come out soon, and we're super excited for that game, Ys 9. And before that, we just want to play the rest of the Ys games, because Ys 8 was our first. It was the first game of the series that we played, and we just fell in love with the series, and everyone's just has been telling us how amazing the other Ys games are, so we gotta play it. So we're gonna play it. If you're new to this stream, we do have a subscriber goal. Our goal is 10 for the week. Today is Sunday, so yay! It's a good time to, you know, start the count. And once you subscribe, your name will be featured up here because you're awesome and you deserve to have a spotlight. So without further ado, we are going to play Ys, Memories of Celceta. Alright, RPGs, not a fan. Alright, see you later. Alright, let's go. Oh no. Adult is the leader. So what we're gonna do is we are going to see if we can warp. Oh, let's go out, let's go out. Ooh. Maybe not warp. I'm not gonna lie, we haven't been playing this game for about a week. And we're a bit lost on what to do. Is there a way to find out, like, you know, quests? What are journal? Let's do this. Quests. There we go. Clear. Celery. A swarm of black. It appears that a swarm of vespivores have begun nesting in the Jade Cave beyond the Forest of Dawn. If left alone, they are likely to begin multiplying and wander all the way to the river. Their extermination would be greatly appreciated. Okay, we could totally do that. Like, sure. But I think we should go to the main town and report to Griselda, because what we want to do is we want to report to her and should we have gone the other way? We want to report to her and get our rewards for, you know, making the map, because that was our mission from her, is to make the map.
Leave it to me.
So we're just gonna relearn how to get there, how to get to that main town, because we don't remember. Shame on us, right? Shame. Maybe Lehua should have just, you know, gone through this before playing with everyone. Whatever. Rest in the tent. Nah, that's okay. We don't need to rest in the tent. What's up here? Ahaha! Look, a warp thingy! We are going to warp here. Yes. And then we're going to warp. Where's the next place? There's another. Ooh, Why are they at our tent? Who are you? Ooh, a tent. What? Mr. Super Average, I thought you left. Well, I forgot where to go because I haven't played in a long time. So we're kindred spirits in this. But the thing is, even though we forgot where to go, there's no right or wrong. I just know that I should go to the main city because I'm gonna get some money. And we need money. See, we got a cutscene. We are on the right track. We are on the right track. Yes.
Uh-oh.
The city seems a bit livelier than before, don't you think? There are a whole lot more soldiers now, too. It does seem that way. Yes, it does. Leah was called back here, too. Seems like something's going on. Whatever. Let's go see the governor. Governor General, and figure out what's what. So, the Governor General is Griselda. We need to give her our report, after all, and while we're there, we should try to figure out what all the hubbub's about. Hubbub. See, this is Griselda, the girl with the purple hair. I wish I could make my hair purple, but it's not. It doesn't really work out at work. And the maintenance, my goodness. Anyways, it seems you've been able to fully complete the map as far as the river. I had expected great things from you, and you still managed to exceed those expectations. I was right to leave this in your hands. Yes, you were. Please accept this as a reward for your efforts thus far. Picked up 7,500 gold. Yes! I hear that explorers and bounty hunters have entered the forest as well, though it is proving a challenge for them. I will be eagerly awaiting your next visit, gentlemen. Is there anything else you wish to report, Addo? Bommy and Gaddis. See, we're lost again because we don't remember who these people are. No, Bommy and Gaddis were just bad people, so we're gonna tell her about them. Because there is a party of people that have ill intent. The magician and the beast tamer you encountered? At the very least, I have not given permission for any such individuals to explore the Great Forest. They both seem pretty tough, kinda worries me, you know. Two such individuals appearing in the Great Forest is a great matter of concern. I fear it may not be a coincidence. Until recently, I may have suspected them to be spies from Ispani, as are Ispani. If anyone knows the correct way to say this, let me know. Preferably with the, pronunciations part. As our forces had been in conflict with them. However, we can discount that now. It's Spain. It's Spain. We all know it means Spain. No longer has the willpower nor ability to pose such a threat. Sigh. Nothing new then. We've still got no leads on how to cross the river either. And we don't have any idea what's over there, aside from knowing that it's called the primeval lands. You mentioned a number of ruins you found within the Great Forest, nope? Perhaps you'll be able to find some ancient records that might point you in the right direction. Foreshadow. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep looking. I gotta say though, it really feels like our investigations hit a wall. Rather than blindly searching for where to go next, perhaps it would be wise to take this opportunity to stop and reflect. Might I suggest a rest here in Kazan for a while? I will be sending the Roman army into the Great Forest soon. Should I hear any reports from them that may be of interest to you, I will be certain to inform you as soon as possible. The Roman army? Now that you mentioned it, there did seem to be more soldiers around Kazan than usual. Until recently, our forces have been in a stalemate with the Altaginian army on the southern African front. However, in recent years, their dragon knights have been rapidly gaining strength. I hear they've created a new kind of warship capable of incredible speed. So, in an effort to keep the Altaginians at bay, Rome has elected to deploy additional forces to the continent's western regions. I see. Feels strange to think of all the things changing the world while we're out fighting monsters in the woods. To speak frankly, these forces were sent here without my input and feel unneeded. You two are far more valuable. Ooh. At any rate, I'm afraid I have a meeting to attend to, but if you require anything, do feel free to let me know. Gotcha. Thanks a bunch. I used to say thanks a bunch before. I used to write my cards with ending bunches of love. I don't do that anymore because that takes too much writing. I mean, it's really personable by doing that because it shows my personality, but it's like, I made it really nice. Like, I'll put bunches of, and put a heart and S at the end. Are you by any chance Addo Christian? Who are you? Who are you? Oh, please, excuse my lack of manners. You're just a bit infamous around here. You see, I am most delighted for this opportunity. Infamous is not a good word, just to let you know.
My name is Gruda. It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
He sounds pompous.
I have heard all about you from the Governor General and Commander Leo. Between the incident at the mine and your mapping of the forest, we seem to be quite indebted to you of late. While I am only a recent arrival, I look forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Are you with the Rum army? Haha, I'm afraid so. Look at that, he has that evil look in that screen, but in his dialogue caption, he's like all smiles, but he has that squinty eye thing, that suspicious, all smiley face is hiding something dark underneath. We are watching you, sir. I am in charge of unifying the Celceta army and Rome army as Governor General Griselda's aide. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm afraid I cannot keep the Governor General waiting any longer. Sigh. Looks like the Romans will have to burp. They're finally sending some half-decent soldiers over here. Given the riffraff we've had so far, it's about damn time. Looks like we're a bit too late to get much of anything else done today.
All right.
How about we just go to the inn and have something to eat for now. We can plan our next move from there. Yeah, can do. Oh, look at that inn. It looks so comforting. Actually, that inn reminds me of Fairy Tale? Fairy Tale? I think that's the right game. Alright, now, our biggest problem is how to get across the river. It'd help if we knew whether or not you made it across before you lost your memories. So, if you don't know the story of what happened in this game, Addo, an adventurer who goes through situations every time he goes to a area, lost his memory. So as we're playing this game, we're encountering things he's already done, people he's already met, but we don't remember them, and we are reintroduced to them. And there's always a story, like something always happened with Addo, and he always got into a situation, and we're just going in blind because it's like, we don't know what happened, but we're just gonna truck it through. If so, then we could try duplicating whatever it is you did. Is there anything you've remembered so far that might give us something to go on? And as we're going throughout the games, we are regaining back memory. So there are these like glowy orbs areas on the map where it shows that we can regain a memory. You know, another thing to collect. Select the most relevant memory. I am a swordsman. The tower. Meeting Osmond. I think it's the tower. I would say that's the most recent memory. Yeah, I would say, ooh, the hidden room. Ooh, that's another thing. Oh, Addo is always a troublemaker, but a troublemaker that does save the world at the same time. I think the tower is the most recent one. Like, oh, it's so funny. Mikkel and I, we were looking at, so there's this character named Dogi. He's in the Ys 8 game, the one that I played last time, and we saw Dogi in a older game where I believe he first got introduced, and he looks different, but he looks similar, but he looks younger, slimmer, and I said, wow, Dogi looks so much older in Ys 8, and Mikkel is saying, oh, I wonder why they changed him. I said, well, from being with Addo, he probably aged from all that stress. It's like, yeah, all that stress aged him. He lost a few years. We haven't seen any tires at all so far. Can't say for sure whether or not it's in the primeval lands, but it certainly doesn't seem to be over here. Addo, how does this sound? And tomorrow, let's go our separate ways and see what we can find out. What are you planning? Like Rosetta said, when you're stuck, the best thing to do is to go back to the drawing board. So I thought I'd try gathering some information. That is my job, after all. I'll start out by checking all my usual sources. I might learn something we can use. How about you? Any ideas? Any ideas? Any? Gather information or just laze around in bed? I'm curious what Jiren would say if I pick this. That sounds like a great idea. Everyone needs a good rest once in a while. Except now, you lazy slob. You're gonna get out into the city and gather intelligence yourself, or so help me. Ugh. You were the one who dragged me into this mess, so no staying in bed while I work my ass off, and that's that. I like this reaction. Or a reply, more like it. It's settled then. Starting tomorrow, we each go our separate ways and see what we can dig up. But for now, it's time to go get us some sleep. We need to be well rested for the hunt. Signature sound. Ooh, that gives me an idea. Hey, you seem pretty awake and alert. That's good. I guess this is goodbye for now, then. We'll meet up again later to see what we've got. First things first, I'll be heading off to see an old friend. An old friend? Or it's going to be lonely without you. Really? I didn't peg you the lonely sort. I can even kind of see you as a hermit. Anyway, though, I won't be gone long. I'll meet you back here tonight. If you're hard up for ideas, how about doing okay, some of the quests off the inn's quest board. You're kind of a hero to the people here, so I'm sure they'd be pretty happy. And if you're doing nice things for the locals, then info will flow easier than pouring wine out of the bottle. Oops, I've stretched this out way too long as it is. See you again tonight. Take care. Bye. Bye. So, to the board. Okay, clear. Okay. Client is Evan and Lyle. Looking for someone who's been to the Great Forest. Don't care who. If you're up for the challenge, talk to us at the town square. And miners wanted. Down at the mine, we're as busy as usual and could really use a hand. I'm looking for a temporary miner who'd be willing to help and can work hard for a short period of time. Speak to me at the mine if you're interested. No, we can do both. We don't have to read all that. Oh, wait. I want to talk to this girl over here. She's pretty provocative. Oh, are you alone today? Checo, do you want to join me for a drink? My treat. Oh, that's it. That was it. Alright, so at the top right we have the map. It lets us know where to go. So, right there. Hey, it's kids. I didn't know our requesters were kids. Oh my gosh. Oh, adult. Did you have a look at the board? I did. Of course you did. So that means you're up for our challenge? I sure hope so. Hold on. Getting scared. Well, you let us know when you're ready. We'll be right here, waiting here for you. I can do it. Hold up. I was just curious on what your reply was gonna be. Yay! There we go. Okay, here's what we want you to do. We want you to show us how skilled a treasure hunter you are. You're working on a map of the Great Forest, right? So we thought you must be an expert at treasure hunting too. That's why we've hidden treasures all around town and we want you to find them. You're going to be looking for lots of gold or those like super expensive little rocks they make gold stuff out of. And super expensive stuff. If you find them, you can keep them as your reward. How do these kids get this stuff anyways? Like, did they just take it from their parents? I'm so curious about this. We've hidden 5 of them in total. 5. Come let us know when you've found all 5. I'll be back in... Any hints? What do you need hints for? I thought you were better treasure hunter than that. Well, it's not much of a treasure hunt without hints at that point. It's more of a scavenger hunt, right? I guess. The whole point of a treasure hunt is to find treasure with riddles or clues to guide you. Just looking around the town trying to find tiny treasure would be really boring. I guess you're right. It's decided. If you need a clue as to where the treasures are hidden, come speak to me. Oh, and if you really can't find one and want to give up, just come and let me know. So Lyle is the one that gives the hints. Evan is the one that is when we... What's that word called? Give up. You will have to admit we've beaten you if you give up though. And you don't want to do that now, would you? I think that's all we got for you. Alright, Evan. Okay, so Lyle's the one on the left side. We must make note. Lyle is on the left. Left. The one with the vest. They both have a vest. The one with the sleeves. The sleeves. Okay, on count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, go. Go. So we have treasures. 5 treasures all over town. Well, as we're on our way to the mine, we can look for treasures on the way. So this is what I like about RPGs. There's like always side quests. There's always something to do. There's never a moment where like, oh, there's nothing to do. I'm bored. Or even if we're lost, we can find something to do on the way. It's like, ha ha ha! Got you! So while we're looking for the treasures and on our way to the mine, we're gonna do some talking story. Today, I had a very productive day. Why? Because I woke up early this morning, went to a store that's like Home Depot. It's called City Mill in Hawaii, owned by a local family, locally owned. And I got my gardening stuff. I like to garden. In my hometown, I have a huge garden that my family took over. They plant their own things now. They're loving it. So the place that Mikhail and I have has a yard. We live in the city and it has a yard. There's an actual yard. And you know what? I am using it. But I need the tools. You can't just make a hole and plant things. So in this yard, so the tools I got, or the things I got for this garden was plants. I got cilantro, mint, eggplant, squash, and cherry tomatoes. Wait. What was that? Oh well. And as I'm shopping, I'm looking for a hoe. Yes, I said hoe. I'm looking for a hoe so I can... Yeah, Mikhail. I said Mikhail. Anyways. So I'm looking for a hole so I can just dig out the weeds that we have. Yeah, as in Mikhail Casanova. And then, let's see. So I went to get the hoe, but I couldn't find it. So I had to ask a sales associate in City Mill so I can, what can I do? So I can find it. So I can take out my weeds. So I told the sales associate what I was gonna do. Mikhail's your guy? Oh. What? How do you know Mikhail? Oh, pause on the talking story. How do you know Mikhail? Hey there, Adel. Looks like you saw my request on the board, no? Man, I really appreciate you of all people agreeing to help us out. So, how about it? You ready to lend a hand? Yep, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Thanks, I really appreciate it. Right, let's get to it. I'll show you where I want you to work. Alright, what I like you to do is mine this area. Look familiar? It should. This is where that monster appeared before. You'd rather not say? Okay, that's okay. We'll leave it as a mystery. But it's good to know that Mikhail's your guy. Let's get down to business. I want to use this pickaxe to dig out as much ore as you can in time provided. Naturally, gold is the ore I'm most interested in. I am not going to give a specific amount to dig, but you'll be paid based on how much you're able to mine. So, we'll go for the gold. The more gold ore you dig out, the more money you'll get. So, give it everything you've got. Oh, and anything other than gold ore doesn't count. So, you're free to take it out. Wait, anything other than gold ore doesn't count. So, you're free to take it out with you. Finders keepers. In effect, the more you dig, the more you get. So, the bottom line is keep digging. Don't stop for anything. I think that should about cover matters. Did you get all that? I sure did. Excellent. Well then, let's see what you got. Dig as much gold ore as possible within the time limit. Alright. I wonder if I can use like a skill. So I got the hole, and then the sales associate was asking what I was trying to do, and I said, I finally can garden. And they just inquired more, and I told them, oh, it's a yard, I'm gonna have to put the plants in the ground. And they said, oh, you need compost, organic compost. I'm like, I do? Because granted, at my hometown, I didn't need to use organic compost. The ground was fertile already. It was perfectly fine. And then after the sales associate said that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I asked, how do I do that? I have a yard. It has grass on it. And they said, you have to soak up the ground for about 30 minutes. That way it's easy to dig. Oh, here's your reward. We got 600 gold. Yes. Something else on your mind? Ask about the Primeval Lands. Never heard of it. Did you hear someone discovered a village in the forest recently? If you can believe that. Wait, that was you, wasn't it? Yeah, that was us. We knew about that town already. You just never stop blowing people's minds. Never stop blowing people's minds. Sorry, I can't be any more helpful, but good luck finding whatever it is you're looking for. And thanks again for your help.
Job well done.
We needed more information. Okay, so back to my shopping story for gardening materials. So we got into talking on how to till the soil, make it fertile for our new plants that we're gonna plant. And so I got a shovel, and then I got my plants, I got my organic compost, and then the other plants I got was 2 ferns and a ginger plant, a ginger flower, because once it blooms it smells so good, like those perfumes or shampoos that has that like fragrant floral ginger aroma. I wanted to be able to, when we step outside, we just smell it and just hope open up our sinuses, wake us up a little bit more, and make us think like, ah, we're in paradise. If that makes sense. Oh, she's here again. Are you on your own today? There's no need to hold back just because it's a lovely day outside. If you got nothing else to do, why not let me entertain you? That's what I was looking for, that provocativeness. I was like, oh! This story makes me want to play Stardew Valley. You know, I haven't played that game yet. Why do you like to play that game? What makes Stardew Valley fun? Oh, so I was able, so I got home and I had to get gloves because I haven't gardened in a long time, so my hands are very soft. I could get a blister easily. So I got gloves. They were pink. They matched my headphones. Coincidentally. And I got a little sprinkler, a cheap sprinkler. A cheap sprinkler so I can soak up the soil, so I can dig it up. And when I soaked it up, I just shoveled. I listened to that sales associate and shoveled, and he was right. The grass came out easy, like effortless, and I just kept going. And then I guess because that yard was man-made, there was stone underneath. There's like a bunch of blocks, like cinder blocks, stone blocks underneath. And I was like, I can't plant stuff here. So I started digging back further and further back. And I just had a little big area of mud. But I was like, no, I can make this work. I can just plant grass over there later on. And then I finally was able to find a spot that had a good soil. And what I had to do was I had to like take all those weeds and just chuck it to the side. So the roots will be out and sort of shrivel up so it doesn't re-root into the ground again. And then, oh man, I was like shoveling and hoeing for about 2 hours. That was my workout for the day, to be honest. And as a result, my elbow hurts, so I had to put icy hot on it. That hasn't happened to me before. So I was like, man, I'm getting older. I don't feel like it until stuff like this happens. And then once I was satisfied on the area to plant my crops, I like to call it crops. I was able to plant my crops. Before I planted my crops, I had to till the soil. I had to make it fertile for them. Alert. So I did that. I made it fertile. I tilled the soil. I mixed the compost with the muddy dirt. And it looked gorgeous. The dirt at first looked just reddish brown. Reddish. But when I put in the organic compost, the compost was like black. I mixed it up and it looked like a nice dark brown. Oh, it was gorgeous. It looked so healthy. And I made a mound. So the reason why I made a mound, so when I made my little hole, I could just plop the plant in, because instead of getting seeds to plant, I just bought the plant because it's easier. I don't have to wait for it to grow, and I don't have to twiddle my thumb and just wonder, is it growing? Is it gonna grow? Because guaranteed it's gonna grow because it's right there. And then I put that in, and then I put the cilantro first, then the mint, then the tomatoes, then the eggplants, and then the squash. Okay, I don't know where everything is, so we gotta talk to Lyle. Ask for hint. Hint number 5. One of them is hidden under a tent with a cross and a circle on it. Ooh, this one's hidden in the dark, kind of sketchy alley. I got that one. This one, hidden near an animal. Oh, we got that one. Pretty strong too, so it can even carry luggage for people. Does that make it any easier? So we got 4 and 5. One of them is hidden in the house in the lower part of town with a different colored roof than the house around. What? We went into the house. Near cooking area. Okay. Hidden in a place where adults often drink with big mugs and say, ah! And their breath usually smells too, but if I say any more, it's gonna give it away. It's a fairly big place, so you have to look around. Okay, so cross, big place, and a house. So the other place that people go, ah, must be in here, the inn. Where could it be? Place where people go, ah. Oh, right there, right there. Okay. Ooh, finally we get a description of Stardew Valley. A tent with a cross. Oh, we got that one already. So the last one is the house below. Lower part of town. Different color of the house? It's in the cooking area. So it's 1 part RPG, 1 part farming simulator. Oh, I like farming simulators too. Like, oh, what was that Facebook game? I was really into that one. With some light 16-bit Zelda, like combat. Ooh. With great music, and it was made by one guy. It's my go-to game to relax. That's why I love Stardew Valley. Oh, a game that helps you relax. That's it. Those are important. Okay, so this last scene is by the cooking area. Surprisingly, when I play Splatoon, that relaxes me. I think it's because it's a stress reliever. Like, I just exert all my stress on, like, killing people. If that makes sense. Okay, lower part of town. We did all the houses. I guess there's one house we didn't do? No, we did that one. Ooh, this one. We didn't do this one. It's by the cooking stuff. Liar. we It's in a house that with a roof that doesn't match the house. Different color of the house, right? Right. Let's go back to Lyle. Lyle, we need to reread what you said. Ooh, what you said now. Okay, 5th place. Hidden under a tent with a cross and a circle on it. We didn't do a tent. Did we do a tent? Did that one already. Sketchy place. Near animal. Did that one. One of them is hidden in a house. Lower part of town with a different colored roof than the houses around it. Different colored roof compared to the other houses. Okay. Lower part of town, different colored roof compared to the other houses. So this one has yellow. This one has... Can't see the roof. we can't see it. Green. We have a greenhouse, yellow house, yellow roof, green roof, yellow roof, yellow roof. Oh, it's that green one. See, we gotta pay attention sometimes. Details, details. Oh, so. There it is! We found it! Hey, hands off my kitchen! Sorry. Oh, it's you, Ada. Thought it was a thief. Thank you so much for helping Wagner during the incident at the mine. Are you Wagner's daughter? Yes, I'm his daughter. Ada. However you like to pronounce it. So what brings you here today? Ada explained the treasure hunt game to Ada. A treasure hunt? For gold ore? Oh, you must be playing with my younger brother, Evan. That explains why he's been sneaking around all day. I'm very sorry for the trouble. Ask about the tower. There's a tower in the Great Forest? No, I'm sorry. I've never heard of anything like that before. Very little is known about the Great Forest around here, after all. Anyway, thank you for playing with Evan. You're a really nice person. Feel free to come here again anytime. Hint hint, wink wink. And good luck treasure hunting. So anyways, gardening. I was gardening, getting my stuff done, and I was really putting in the work. It doesn't look much, but I'm pretty proud of it. And then, so I was done by 1 p.m. Took a shower, and I met up with a friend. And then I came back home like around 5, and we spent a long time coming up with the best possible places. If you found them too easy, it wouldn't be any fun. Oh, we're missing one. The tent with the cross. Fine. We didn't do the tent with the cross. So I planted my stuff and met up with a friend and came back home, and around 6 o'clock I planted the fern plants to make it nice for some landscaping. And it looks so much better because I have a big mound of dirt and it just looks like a mess because the grass is brown. It's because I applied Roundup on the weeds, so it looks so blah. It's like you made a dish of just fried dishes, just brown fried dishes, and it just doesn't look as nice if you paired it with, as if you paired it with a salad. You know how in those cooking shows they say, oh, look at the reds, the greens. It just brightens up the plate. Yeah, that's how it was. That's how the ferns were. The fern brightened up that yard. Like, it just made it look so much better. And because of the cement, the cinder blocks that are underneath, I wasn't too confident about planting the ginger. I was like, man, I really wanted to plant the ginger near our entrance. So when we walked out, it was like, boom, ginger smell. And the Hawaiian name for that is Olena. Gold ore, you say? Really? In a place like this? You're definitely suspicious. I think I'm going to have to ask you to come with me and explain what you're really up to. What? Oh dear, what seems to be the problem? Oh, it's him. Sketchy guy. Is something the matter? I had to explain the situation to Gruda. So you decided to accept a request from those children and play with them. How delightful! As you heard, there's nothing suspicious about this young man. In fact, the only problem here seems to be that a guard permitted a child to trespass in this area while on duty. Ooh! So unless you want me to report your error, I suggest you return to your post immediately. Yes, sir. Bye. Nicely done. Thank you. I'm glad to hear such a compliment from an explorer of your standing. Though I can't help noticing your usual companion is not with you today. Where could he be, I wonder? Is something the matter? Oh no, I just heard that the two of you are inseparable as of late, so I was merely a bit surprised. Please pass my regards to your partner when next you see him. Is something the matter? Ask about the tower. A tower? Is there a tower in the Great Forest? I've been kept informed of your investigation by Governor General Griselda, but I don't recall any reference to a tower. I'm actually a little surprised you would ask me such a thing, in fact. Uh-oh. The Roman army is only just beginning its expedition to the Great Forest. You have much more to tell me than I to you. I think we just set something? Did we set off a flag? Sir, preparations for training are complete. We can begin as soon as you're ready. Very well, I'll be along shortly. I do apologize, Adol, but I'm afraid I have work to attend to. I hope, though, that we will have the chance to speak again in the near future. Hey. Found all the hidden gold ore stashes. So, Evan took all the gold from his dad. That's how they were able to stash it around the town. You little sneak. Ooh, looks like you found them. I hate to admit it, but I really do want to be like you one day. Hey Adol. Since you beat us here, take this too. Coal. We got coal. It's not like it's hard to find more. You should be able to refine all those into something useful. I hope they'll be helpful to you when you're out exploring the Great Forest.
Job well done.
Job well done. Are you serious? I'm serious. He ran through here in a total panic. His face was as red as a beetroot. Ha, that's not a very nice thing to say about beetroots. Hey, you want to go and take a look? At what? Whatever's going on over there, or Leo's face. I knew they were talking about Leo. Both, of course. Ha 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 ha. Let's go then. He was headed toward a great forest gate. Uh-oh. We're going to the great forest gate to look at Leo's red face. Panza says, the wind must feel amazing up there. But how do you even climb that high? Someone said they saw her climbing up the outer wall. Really? We're allowed to do that? Wow. I've totally got to try it.
Idiot.
There's no way you'd be able to make it without falling. That must be... Oh!
Hey!
It's our girl! Get down from there this instant! This is outrageous! Government buildings are not for climbing! Commander, calm down! What if she climbed up there too? You know. What are you going to do if she jumps? But what? If she jumps down from here, from that high up, all because you told her to get down, Commander, you'd be a murderer! Well, what am I supposed to do there? This wasn't in my job description. You'll have to try and persuade her to climb back down. Make her realize how much she has to live for. Why should I have to do that? Well, maintaining order in the city is your job, isn't it? I suppose. I have no choice then. You, up there. Can you hear me? Don't do anything foolish. Think of your parents. If you jump all the way up there, from all the way up there, it's really going to hurt, you know? You know? You know? And think of all the food you'll never be able to eat again. She's like, huh? I can't hear you. Hey! I don't think she can hear you. Guess you're going to have to climb up there yourself.
What?
What? Preposterous! I could never. Are you scared, Commander? Are you scared? Ooh, of course not. You are. You're scared. I am not. I am not, I say. And here's Idle. Perfect timing. I'll let you have the honor of taking care of the situation as a show of good faith. As a show of good faith. Yes. I'll do it. I knew you would. Leo, go save her yourself. Who said that? Who said that? You address me as Commander Leo. Saving people is the army's job. Yeah, don't make Al do all your work for you. It's your turn to do something useful for a change. Go on, Leo. Leo! 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 Rufio! I gotta sneeze. Hold in my nose so I don't sneeze. Wow, they're all cheering for you. Or for him. I think they're just enjoying the spectacle. But especially now with the Roman army here, he's going to look terrible if he doesn't go.
Fine!
I said you address me as Commander Leo. He's running away! Running, running. Wait, look over there. I think he's trying to get to higher ground. He's pretty fast. That's our roaring Leo. Roar. Oh, Leo. Leo. He's actually scaling the wall. I didn't think he'd be that brave. Leo, 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 Leo. And she just jumps. She jumped! Ow! Karna is so energetic. What are you doing here? Karna. Girl, what you doing here? I've been looking for you everywhere. Ah, sorry. What is the meaning of this commotion?
Let me down! I'm scared of heights! Commander, take it easy!
Yeah, Karna's crazy. She reminds me of Ricotta from Ease 8. This place is huge. I couldn't believe it when I got here. And the houses are all made out of stone. What were you doing up there? This town is so big. I didn't know where I was going. I thought the best thing to do was to head for the tallest, most central building I could find. I'd never see you with so many people around. So my best bet for spotting you was to climb as high up as possible. I had no idea I wasn't supposed to be up there. I'm sorry, okay? Not like I can talk. I guess you really can't. Ah. You didn't listen to anything we told you when you came to Komodo either. But I can't believe how different the world is outside of Komodo. I think I understand how you feel. How you must have felt now. At least a little bit. So, you came all this way on your own? Or can't believe you escaped the forest? Let's go escape the forest. I knew you'd be surprised. Well, the little bits you told me about the route you took to Komodo definitely helped. If not for that, I'd still probably be wandering aimlessly out there somewhere. Besides, no one's better than me at sneaking around the forest unnoticed. I've come up with all kinds of stealth techniques to make sure none of the men are better at hunting than me. I've come up with all kinds of stealth techniques. Huh. Why did you come all this way? Or what happened after we left? Let's go with what happened after. See, I've done a lot of thinking. And I was pretty shocked to hear that Remnos had kept his strength a secret from me. But I still haven't heard a peep about it from Remnos himself. All I know is what Father and that woman told me. So I decided that I want to go find him myself and ask him what his deal was. So Remnos is her brother. Duh. Of course that's her brother. He, in the town, he was known as someone who likes more of the cultural stuff, like music, art, history, things that weren't related to physical activities. And the thing was, he was physically capable of doing these physical activities like hunting, fighting. He was strong, he was fast, he had the specs, he had the skills. And Bami the sorceress, she said that Remnos was hiding it so he wouldn't hurt Karna's feelings. we don't know that. All we know is that Remnos did like music more. And he never wanted to go hunting. And that was a little suspicious because the town, they were known for hunting. They were known for fighting. So it was really suspicious. And it was like, what kind of citizen of Kamado are you? Like, we all hunt. We all fight. You just want to like sing and read books? Like, what are you? And just knowing that he had the skills, but he was hiding it, is kind of suspicious too. Saying that it was to save Karna, save her feelings, makes sense. What will you do then? How do you intend to find him? Let's go intend to find him. Well, I'll search as much of the forest as I can, for starters. Like I said back in Kamado, I'm no good at sitting around planning. I'm a doer, not a thinker. While Remnos is a thinker. They're like opposites. So right now, I'm gonna find Remnos and talk with him. And if everything I've heard is true, I'm gonna slap him. I mean, it's pretty rude when you think about it. You can't just decide you're better than someone and hold back on their account. That's not fair to me at all. In fact, it really hurts. But then after I slap him a few times, I'll hug him really tightly. That should be screenshotted. And thank him for this experience, so he'd better be ready for me or else. Perfect answer. Or, that's very you, Karna. That's very you, Karna. Yeah, that's very you. I'll take that as a compliment. I asked father about it, and he said I could go as long as I traveled with you. Huh. So, will you take me with you, please? Could either go with, I suppose I don't have a choice, or we'd be more than happy to have you. We don't have a choice. Really? Phew! I didn't know what to do if you said no. There was no option to say no, Karna. Still, I don't want to get in the way of you getting your memories back. I'll just be tagging along for the ride. Still, thanks, Adel.
Alright!
They serve food and drinks here, right? We should have a toast. And then, like, mugs just suddenly appeared. Well then, to our reunion! And to getting your memories back, and to reuniting with Remnos. Cheers! Go, go, go! Slurp, slurp, chomp. That was wonderful. I've never tasted anything like that before. Oh yeah, where did Durin go anyway? Huh? My head feels all... And she passed out. Z's. Z. Karna fell asleep almost instantaneously. She must have been exhausted. Yep. And Durin's here! Da 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 da! Wait. Da 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 da. We'll just do our like da 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 da. Puppy power!
Hey!
I'm back. Hope you haven't been waiting for long, Adel. Huh? Wasn't expecting to find Karna here. Why is she asleep? Drugged. No. Karna just has a super low tolerance for alcohol. Or she had food coma. She could have had food coma. You didn't. Dun dun dun. I almost got away with it too. How can you even think of that? Let's go almost out of the way. Make some trouble. Your sense of humor really scares me sometimes. Thought so. It's just juice. She must have been dead tired. Oh, she didn't drink alcohol. She had food coma. Well, we can't leave her here like this. Give me a hand carrying her to one of the rooms. What are you staring into space for? Come on, this is a job for her prince. Twinkle, twinkle. Addo, look at her legs. No, not like that, you pervert. Karna's legs were all cut up, and her shoes looked really worn. Whoa, check out the soles of her shoes, completely ruined. She must have gone through a lot to get here. Remnos, wait for me. I'll bring you home. Addo and Durin carried the exhausted Karna to a room, leaving her to rest. Room 201. Why not like that? My bad. It was only juice. She had food coma and she's exhausted from her travels. I see. I figured she'd probably go after Remnos. But I didn't think she'd come all this way through the forest on her own. Now, it's time to get down to business. Did you meet your friend? Huh? Oh yeah, I did. And thanks to that, I managed to get my hands on this. Do you recognize it? Durin produced a well-worn notebook. Acquired well-worn notebook. Durin managed to get my hands on this from, well, let's just call that a trade secret. It's full of information about the Great Forest, which is surprising in and of itself. But look at this bit right here. That's Addo's journal. There's an image that appears to be a hand-drawn map of the Great Forest with notes scrawled all over it. The handwriting looks somewhat familiar. I have no idea what this pattern of diamonds on the left page is all about. Oh, there's a pattern of diamonds. There's gonna be a riddle later on the game related to that picture. But look at the map on the right page. The words Primeval Lands are written at the top. XX, there's a little river trail going there somewhere. And there's 3 other ways to get there? Huh. And look at this bit in the middle. Durin pointed at the word tower. That ominous tower. Very ominous. How is it rotating? Those spirals. Is this? Who is this? I don't think there's any doubt about it. This was yours before you lost your memories. What? Not a bad find, huh? See, the information game isn't all about rumors and hearsay, but items like this too. Seems pretty likely you dropped this right around when you got hit with whatever it is that wiped your memory clean. And it sure looks to me like after visiting Kamado and Celery, you crossed over to the Primeval Lands. But what's most important to us right now is that this bit here, right on the river. Ruins. There's a pathway. Looks like there might be a passage in an underground ruin. Barley's barely a stone throw away from Celery. You must have gone through there and come out on the other side of the river. You're amazing, Duran. Well, yeah, I guess I am. I did go through a hell of a lot of trouble to get this after all. Let's get some rest first and set out in the morning. Besides, Karna's coming with us, isn't she? And she needs her rest even more than we do. Yo, we are making progress. We are making progress. So, we're heading into Celery first. I did hear about a village near the river from my father, but this will be my first time actually going there. Should probably meet with Ozma too, and see if he knows anything about this underground ruin. Alright, Addo. Soon as you're ready, let's hit the road. Is there any quest to do? Nope. So, what we're going to do is we are going to do some fast travel. If can. Do some fast travel. Gonna go here. And then we're gonna do...
My turn.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
Now there's something that... So another thing about, you know, journal. Forgetting where we're going is forgetting our moves. How to fight! Basic controls. Minimap, warping, battle controls. Here we go. Evade. Evade is B. Guard is RT. Attack is A. A. And how do we do our special attacks? Learn, equip skills. Using skills. LT. RT. Okay. And then when we are ready to do the extra skill, press Y. Okay, cool. Done.
Is that all you... Here I go! Get lost!
What did I do? There we go. Okay. Let's look at the map. We need to go to this thing here. We need to go up. Where are we going? We're going away. We need to go forward. Click on that. Wow, the combat looks really good. Really? You think so? I'm so glad. So this game is older. Our newer games like E8 and E9, the combat is a little bit more complex. I'm glad you like this. That was the point of streaming this, to showcase how awesome this is. And maybe prompt you to play it later on. Oh look, the explorers. You know, I had the game Stardew Valley. Mikhail told me how awesome it was, but because you also told me how awesome it was, I'm gonna play it eventually. It's gonna be on my list. some skills. Oh, no.
All right.
So what we wanna do is we wanna, you know, get away from these people. Actually, what are these weak against? Yes. Sorry, I was a little quiet. I got really into it. I was like, yeah, kick some butt. Shoot. We need to find a blue monument so we can fast travel faster than that. There must be a way. Hey, if it isn't Adon Durin, welcome back! Thanks to you, there hasn't been any poison in the river at all for quite a while. We still haven't managed to catch the culprit though. I'm not too surprised. You didn't seem like the type to make it easy for anyone. There have been others coming and going here too, aside from you guys. Right now, that Leo fellow who's been here once before is inside the village. He keeps complaining about how he wants to cross the river. Since you're here, you should go see Ozma. I'm sure he'd be thrilled for your visit. Let's go, Adol, to Ozma's place first. We should introduce Karna too, while we're here. Like Ozma, Karna, Ozma. Really? Very cool. If you get Stardew Valley on the Switch, we can play multiple player. Hit me up. Oh! Totally. I'll totally hit you up. You good man. You good man. Mr. Super Average. Ooh, is this Ozma's house? Yeah, he's really young, yet he's the village leader. Really serious guy. Is that you, Al? Is that you? Yo, man, what's up? I am pleased to see you again. Actually, there is something I wish to discuss with you. What a coincidence. Oh, you had something to discuss with me as well? Please, make yourselves comfortable. We have a lot of stuff we want to talk about. So, if you have found a way to cross over into the primeval lands then? Yeah, apparently Adam managed to make it over there once already before he lost his memories. At least that looks to be the case. Can't say anything for sure until we've been over there ourselves. But in order to make it across the river, we'll need to find the entrance to the ruin mentioned in his old notebook. It was the ladies. I'm just so silly. What's wrong? Do you know where the entrance is? Let's go with...
No.
Sally, I do not. Adol, I have had something on my mind ever since I last saw you. As you know, I was never told the real secrets of the Spartas. Those are the sacred beasts of this village. The reason why they're called sacred beasts is it enables the villagers to go fishing because the water's currents can be really strong, too strong for boats. So because of these beasts, they're able to supply food for the village. So without them, they starve. You mean the reason they're treated as sacred beasts? Indeed. Yet, despite never being told, I feel it is my duty, and perhaps my destiny, to know the answer. And that follows up with, that's not the real reason why they're called sacred beasts. There is a secret reason. And Ozma, he is the caretaker of the sacred beast, because he inherited that duty, and all the knowledge and such is passed down throughout his family. Unfortunately, his parents died before they could pass down all the information. My family is no longer with us, however, so it is conceivable I may never be able to learn the truth. Still, I desire to know. I wish to unearth the secret my mother and father protected for so long. Ozma. Man, that was deep. The secret beasts, the sacred beasts are said to have come from the primeval lands, as I previously noted. Naturally, there is no guarantee I will find the answers I seek there. And I do apologize for making such a selfish request, but I must go to primeval lands, no matter the risks. So, with no one to tell you the answers, you want to go on a journey and find them yourself, huh?
Hey!
I don't know the whole story here, but I definitely understand exactly how you feel. It's like, if you just stay in your village and pass up this chance, you know you'll end up regretting it later. So if this journey is what you want to do, you should do it. You don't have to... you don't want to have to always wonder what might have happened. What might have been. Right, Adel? Karna's right. She's right. Even though she's cray-cray. Yeah, that's exactly... No, not exactly. That's actually really sound advice. Better to have tried and failed than never to have tried at all. Though, in Adel's case, I seriously think he's motivated solely by curiosity for the unknown. No, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. It's hard to believe he's even a real person, or at least a real person older than 5 or so. Hahaha, that's true. That's true. Just give it your all, and it doesn't work out. It doesn't work out. And even then, there's always something to learn from every failure, so chin up. This be a good journey. I'm happy to have you with us, Ozma. I'm happy to have you with us, Ozma. And are you, Karna? And so Ozma explained to the people of Celebrate with some difficulty that he was departing on a journey. They seemed hesitant to accept this at first, but soon realized that they had depended on him for far too long and wished him well. I believe all my preparations are now complete. Oh, excuse me. It feels strange to be leaving my home on a journey for the first time. Oh, believe me, I know right where you're coming from. It's a big mix-up of excitement and nervousness. Your stomach's in knots, your heart's pumping right out of your chest. I think Ozma is probably more concerned about his responsibilities. What are you implying? What happened to the Spartas while you're away? I thought you were the only one who could look after them. There is another in the village who can take care of their basic needs. That is all she can do, but it should be sufficient. Normally, even that would be forbidden by the laws of my tribe. However... Right. Getting back to the matter at hand. Leaving here and following the river to the north should lead us to the ruin. I have marked where I believe is located on your map, should you need to confirm its location. Alright, Adel, you ready for this? Let's set off! For party formation! Wow, that was a P. That was like a very P thing. PP. I'll stop. Open the camp menu and select the party icon. Select a character to remove from the party and a character to add, and the two will be switched. Ooh, we gotta customize. I usually keep like a striker, a striker, a slasher, and a, what is she again? She had a, she's not a striker, she's not a slasher. Ooh, super weapon test. I made a few super weapons, and I like someone to test them in actual combat situations for me. If there's anyone who can use a sword or gauntlet and is up for helping me out, please come to the smithy. Ooh. Lego. It's her! It's this girl! Hey Ozma, do you need something? We have come to discuss your request. Oh, you're here to help me out with that? That's great! Would you be willing to assist her, Adol? I accept! Really? Thanks. So, what do you want us to do? It was something about testing a weapon, right? That's the one! And not just any weapon, a super weapon. That's the important part. Okay. Anyway, as you can see, I'm currently a blacksmith's apprentice. So as part of my training, I decided to forge some completely new types of weapons. And you would like us to test those weapons in a combat situation? Well, at least one of them, yeah. There is one detail I should probably mention though. These weapons need a little more refinement before they're complete. That's why I need them tested in actual combat with real monsters. They have to be put through their paces to work out all the kinks. In their current states, both weapons are a little unreliable. Don't say I didn't warn you. What, are they like gonna break on us like Breath of the Wild? Inside joke. This is sounding pretty sketchy now. Hey, you'll be fine. I have two weapons and I'll be thrilled if you test it out. Test out one of them on the field. There's a sword and a gauntlet. Which would you prefer? Is it alright to test only one? Would it not be better for us to take both? Nah, I made my mind up to focus all my energy into one or the other. Basically, whichever sounds more appealing to potential clients. I'd rather make one amazing weapon than two great ones, you know? So, what'll be a spectacular sword or a superb gauntlet? Make your choice. Your path is incandescent. Well, I'm not bothered either way. It's up to you, Adol. Choose a gauntlet. Alright, here you go. Superb toxic gauntlet. Ooh, looks better than I expected. Doesn't it? You know, it is a popular game, but you know, some people might not know that the weapons break. Are you suggesting my description of it didn't send shivers down your spine? Honestly, it's bad enough that cuff over there. Baldy, not Baldi, Baldy. I mean, it's bad enough my esteemed master doesn't appreciate my amazing naming sense. I expect more open-mindedness from you. Well, that escalated quickly. As you notice that I'm at the end of my tea. Oh yeah, today at Starbucks, I got black tea sweetened with blueberries. No wait, that's not blueberries, it's blackberries with blackberries. Starbucks, sponsor me. As for what I want to do, actually, how about equipping this weapon and defeating 5 Rangoas? Can't remember where to find them exactly, but I'm sure you can figure it out once you've taken down 5 of them. Let me know, okay? Good luck. Alright, so we gotta equip, and he does the gauntlet stuff. Wait a minute, that's a thing? Very cool. Which thing? Which thing? Starbucks? Tea? My black tea? Black tea sweetened with blackberries? Yes, it's a thing. Do you drink from Starbucks? You prefer tea or coffee? Or neither? They also have juice. Look at me advertising for them. You know what? I feel like we should upgrade. No. Oh, skills! Shoot! Totally forgot about skills. You got some new skills, Durin? So we got the kick, the shell, the breaker. The kick, the shell, the breaker. Oh, we got 2 kicks? What? We got swallow kick. We'll just do the Phoenix kick. Reminds me of Karate Kid. Got spin, dagger, knives. Spin, dagger, knives. That's it. Next. And we got raid, edge, slide. Raid, edge, slide. Ooh, blade rush. Love the taste of coffee, but never really drink it, so I like the taste of coffee too, I'm not gonna lie. But I drink it a lot. I noticed that, you know, if you want a big size of coffee, which is like a venti from Starbucks, at the same price as if you got like this big bottle of coffee, Starbucks brand, keep in mind, still the same as Starbucks brand, like a caramel macchiato. Okay, so venti size is like 5 something. But if you get the bottle from like Safeway or Stop and Shop or wherever there's a grocery store that sells Starbucks products, for that big bottle, which is probably 2 or 3 ventis in there, for the same price, maybe 50 cents more, $6. Like, my goodness. And you can put it in your own cup. Alright, map. We need a map. We need to map this. We need to map. Mappy, mappy, map. Ooh. Super weapon test. Treasure. I know. Yes. Keep that in mind. Keep that tip in mind. Ooh, we should go there. And then we're supposed to go there. Okay. So we're gonna go all the way over here. I wonder, should we update our weapons? Should we? I don't know. Reinforce, refine. How about we buy? How about we just buy weapons? Why can't we just buy weapons? You know? Buy. You got weapons? Yeah, you got weapons. Let's see. Addo. Ooh, 58, 4,800 gold. Psh, we got the money. We don't need gauntlets. Ozma's good. Dagger thingies. What about daggers for our girl, for Karna? What's up with that? Yes, we're gonna equip that. And armor. Only Addo would... Ooh. Dude, 22? Shoot, we're getting 2. Because we got the monies. We got the monies. Equipment. Yes, let's upgrade. Shit. Gonna upgrade, yo. None of these work out. Nope. We should sell. We should sell some of our armor. Sell. Ooh, exchange. What does exchange do? Oh, nothing. Well, it does something, but we don't need to exchange. Alright, what you gonna give us? 200? Only 200? Come on, we added... We refined this. We reinforced this. We should get more than that. But whatever. Take that money. Money. Take that money. Oh, no. Totally forgot. We gotta stock up on potions. Like Rhoda droplets. We got 7. We got 12. Ooh, we only got 7 of this. We need to rectify this. Bitter potion. Oh, 1,000. It's 1,000. We're gonna need it. I think that should be enough, right? I think we're good. Fine. I'll spend some money. I guess. It's so hard for me to reinforce. So hard for me to spend money. Alright, so we have the bronze edge. Yes. Oh wait, did we sell our weapons? No, we didn't. We should sell it. Keep that. Make some money. Now we're gonna spend it again. Reinforce. So let's reinforce these hunter knives since we... Should we reinforce these? No. Sorry, I have some paralysis. Nah, no need. We should definitely reinforce Addles. Whoa, wait, what? Select the weapon to reinforce. Yeah. Ah, there we go. Select the armor to reinforce. Base materials, minerals, got all kinds of stuff. So we're gonna look for attributes that gives us plus, gives us something. The only thing that gives us something is the sapphire. And how many sapphires do we have? 3. Oh my goodness. A variety of under refreshing blue. Oh, do we want to use it? I don't know. What about armor? What does the beast materials do? Oh, then. Oh, this one looks good. Poison. Let's use this one. It'll cost 420. Sure. What does it do? It does good stuff, right? Huh, my layout blocks it. Let's spend the money. Let's do it. Ooh. What's the difference between... Ah, because we already reinforced it. That's why. Beast materials. Ooh, there's more stuff. Oh man, we should look down more. We just saw like, ooh, this one, 43 products. What about this one? The Beast Fang. This one's good. Helps us with 3 things. Like, psh, psha. Fire. Oh, but we only got 2 frog extracts. I don't know if I want to, like, use it. Ooh, oh no. Like, this one has 22. Shoot. 22? Yeah, I can do that. Shoot, yeah, totally. Armor! One more thing. Plants? Oh, I didn't think about the plants. Oh, this one's good. Oh, but we only have 3 of these fruits. I don't know. No, man. Do the beast materials again. But this time, this one's gonna be a little different. This one's gonna have beast fang. And we still have 5,800 gold. We still got monies. And let's see. Azure Peen. What can you do? Azure Peen. Beast materials? Like, what does the beast materials do? Plants? Plants? What you could do for us plants? What you could do? All kinds of stuff. All kinds. All kinds. So many options. Sometimes there's just too many options that we can just do this for maybe 2 hours. Let's see. Critical hit, paralysis, attack. Let's just do this one for everyone. Or not. I kind of like the idea to be able to poison and paralyze at the same time. Oh, but there's only one? I don't think so. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Ooh. You will get a material also. This material. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. On to the game. Oh, and save. Can't forget to save, just in case. Cause you know, stuff can happen, you know? So we're gonna turn left. Left. Going this way. And do we want... We're just gonna keep going this way. Oi! Oi! Oh, Did it?
Let's go.
This!
All right.
What happened?
Leave it to
What
me.
happened to Duran?
Leave it to me.
What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my goodness. Is Duran's HP going down? I hope not. Ooh. Oh, it is going down. Oh. Not good, not good, not Not good. Okay, hold up. Sir, you're unequipping this. It is junk. Oh wait, hold up. Journal. Quest. Accelerate super weapon test. What we want to do is fight some Rangoas in the western part of the Forest of Dawn. We're in the eastern part. That's a Gelog.
Let's go.
Look against Slash. Ooh. Shoot. Hold up. There's button controls. Ah, there you go. Here. Pressing X lets us go to artifacts. Artifacts lets us click on that and we can spin. Or not. We're supposed to be able to... Breathe underwater, right? Ah, yes. There we go. So it is equipped. We accidentally unequipped it. Ah! What the heck? The big monster. Big monster. Foreign. Nah. Ooh. Just getting killed because I know. Being farewell. Crocodile is weak to nothing.
Seems way too tough.
Get a potion. Come on, bro. One more time. Oh! Bye-bye, just like that.
This is rare stuff.
Lucky.
Map. Ooh. We made a wrong turn. You know what? We'll get there. We'll come back. Right? We'll just come back to that. Ayah.
Poison! Poison!
Don't think I can hold out much.
Who said that? Who said that? Duran. Ooh, Duran, my man. No, this is not on the Switch. This is on Steam. The Switch does not have this game yet. Oh, it'd be awesome if the Switch was able to get this game. I believe this game was on the PlayStation, and I have it on Steam. Adult came here pretty recently, right? Is something the matter? No, nothing. Probably just overthinking. Okay, let's see if we can find something that looks like an entrance. What's this? Yes, maybe in the near future. Definitely. It appears to be a unique mechanism without knowing its function. However, we should exercise caution. But you know what is on the Switch? Ys 8 Lacrimosa of Donna. Hold on, I think I've seen this somewhere before. I'm so sorry I'm yawning. It is 11:20 p.m. here. That's right, it was in Al's notebook. Ooh, the diamonds. There is a picture in there that looks just like this. Ado took out his journal. Let's see. Here we go, right here. That pattern of differently shaped diamonds is indeed strikingly similar to the picture here. Alright, Ado, time to get thinking. Underground Ruins Puzzle. Select a diamond shape depression and press. It says C, but mine's A. Or click to unlight that depression as well as all others. Located immediately up, down, left, and right from it. Ayah! Almost bad time on the bedtime. So I'm trying to make it 1, 2. Oh, wait, hold on. Ah, there we go! Oh, high five. So that was the solution. I have never seen such a thing as this before. Come on, everybody. Let's see what's inside. Ooh. So the good thing about this is we can't fall off the edge to our deaths, which is awesome. Alright, so we see like a angel-like figure statue down there. Oh, mystery.
Leave it to me.
Switch. Leave it to me. Oh, and we have a monument, and it's blue. Nice. It's blue. That means we can fast travel here. And we should save. Save, save, save. What is this statue? What are you? It's a figure with wings, like an angel. Ado, look at that statue. I've never seen anything like it before. I've seen a statue like this before. Yeah, in Kaznia mine. You said you heard a voice coming from it. Who would have thought we'd find another one like it here? I've seen a statue like this near Kamado too. It is said that many hundreds of years ago, there was a giant settlement in this area, large enough to be called a kingdom. A kingdom? Say, adult, didn't you say you heard something like that from Remnos too? He said it existed about 800 years ago. He said it existed about 900 years ago. Let's say 800. That's right, 800 years ago. He was really fascinated by stories of it and always trying to research more about it as inspiration for his poems. See, literature, history. Although he wound up researching it in private, since father and I criticizing him just a little too much. Yeah, you guys are naggy. So these are the remains of an ancient kingdom then? They may be connected to the primeval lands as well. Okay, what are we waiting for? We're waiting for the statue to talk to Adel. That's what we're waiting for. Ba-na-na-na, exploring, exploring, and then save, save, just in case. Whoa! What is it? What's this glowing thing? What is this glowing thing? How come only 1, 2, 3 parts are glowing? Darren's like, there's something wrong with me. Oh no, I got paralyzed too.
Let's go.
Ooh, we froze! We froze! Wow!
Leave it to me.
We froze! Finish kill! Spawning fast, or is that just me? Oi! So we got an underground water thing right here. We're gonna swim. Of course, we're gonna swim.
This is a nice find.
We obtained a ruby. Nice. Nice. Better than enough. And we can't enter this way to go into the water, so we'll enter this way. The ability to die was Y? R? Nope, nope,
Let's
nope.
go.
My turn. Leave it to me.
Alright. Journal. Manual. Are you gonna teach us how to him. Aww, thanks for visiting us on this stream, Mr. Super Average. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and have a good night. Thanks for visiting. Hopefully I'll see you soon. Water Dragon Scales. When equipped, the party can swim freely and breathe. Press B to dive and RT to resurface. Ah, that's what we've been doing. B to dive. Dive, dive, dive. Doo, doo. I'm like imagining submarine sounds. Oh, nothing up here. There's a lot of stuff underground. Oh yeah, they came up the surface. What? You can't do that. Pierce. Ah, that was the other one.
Let's go.
Party. Dive, dive, dive. Hunter knives. Ooh, but we just refined. Oh, we spent $420 on her. Or $420. 420 gold is the right term. Gold. So we are just searching, looking at different areas. I believe this is where we came from. Yeah, this is where we came from. So we gotta go up, 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 up. Up, 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 up.
Alright, understood.
And dive. Dive, dive. Doo, doo.
Leave it to me. Got this.
Getting our goods. Whoa, what are you? You have no weaknesses already. What was that? Ooh, and there's guys up ahead, up above us, man. Cheat, cheat, cheat. Ooh, skills. They are effective. Like, my goodness. Where does this lead? Oh, oh, oh my, oh my. It led us to a big room with no exits. Ooh, a big room with a huge creature.
Gonna need a cure for this.
What is this? What is this? Oh. all the enemies around. And see if we can flash guard. One more time. Try hit us again. One more time. One more time, guys. Or not. And because they're still there, we gotta, you know, fully get rid of them. Rhoda Droplet. It's locked. So we gotta use Durin because... what? Oh, we need a key. So we're coming back to this room later on. I see. I see you. Wait. Okay, we have not gone up. Ooh, this calls for a change. Party change. Wow. Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance? Da 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 da. Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a little dance? Yes, I was singing Hilary Duff. Ooh, you know what we just did? We took out Durin. That wasn't good. We kinda need him. And we're just gonna like change our equipment because we got something better, right? Yep. Ah, yes. Huh. Wait. Oh, you know what this calls for? X artifact. We go shrink. Pausey. We're gonna pause. BRB. I thought someone was knocking my door, so I went to open the door and I was like, yes. And it turned out my cat headbutted the door.
We should get going.
So
I can't wait to see what lies ahead.
Story time about my cat. Her name's Kita, but I call her Fatso. Because I am used to feral cats. Feral cats are a lot slimmer. For example, there's a feral cat, small kind domesticated, outside. His name is Guapo Nilo. He's very slim, as he should be. Oh no.
Leave it to me!
Gotcha!
And so Kita, she was the fattest cat I've ever encountered. Well, she wasn't the fattest, but she's the fattest cat I've ever had. So I called her Fatso. With endearment, I said it with love. Fatso with love. And at first she was very wary of me, but I was so used to cats being affectionate with me that I knew that she was gonna come around eventually. But at she warmed up to me. And she did. And she loves pets. Like, she loves pets. Like, she never knew they existed.
I'm just getting warmed up.
And, we have this thing
Let's go.
where
Here.
I would just pet her.
A new skill.
And,
Nice arm shot.
it would be really cute because she would just be. So I just had my hand out, and then she would just go underneath, and just be petted by my hand. I want to say about 2 years
Our adventure's
later,
only just beginning.
2 years later, she is expectant. She expects pets. She knows where to get the pets. And she just did it again. She just headbutted the door again. Hold on. Let me see if she's gonna walk in. Let's see if Fatso is gonna walk in. I'm so sorry. No, it was not Fatso who headbutted the door. It was something else. It was the person in the next room making noise. Which is fine. Totally fine. But we're gonna see if Fatso's gonna walk in and beg for pets. Ooh, wrong. I grabbed the wrong controller. This is the controller. Whoa, we can get big again. Artifact. And nothing. So, if we can get big here. Wait. Something's happening? We can't move? Move. Why? Ooh, it's a big ugly thing.
My turn.
Can we just go around? No. We should fight that big thing over there. Huh, there's something up there. There's treasure up there. We're supposed to be able to get that treasure. There's treasure up there. Where is it? Yes! Finish that skill. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight this big thing here. And use and pub.
This is a nice fight.
Hopeless.
That it? That it?
There we go. And enemies.
Leave it to me.
Oh no! Ow, die already?
Here.
Because we
How about this? This should do it.
We weren't paying attention to Addo. Shame on us. Shame, shame. Oh. You know what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to revive him with that. Or we can, you know, switch it off. Switch off our parties until we get to another monument thing and, you know. Monument and then, oh, sorry, and then Addo will be revived, like nothing happened. Okay, so we're just gonna skip through these people and then do another artifact thing and... Oi!
My turn. Something wrong with me.
Oh no, we need Addo!
Let's go! We'll point this into it! Gotcha! Here! Gotcha! Don't miss!
Whoa, we're getting our butts kicked here. Like, Addo was strong.
I feel sick.
My turn.
This is hopeless!
You better watch your health.
Is that all you got?
Yes, yes. Flash move.
Something's wrong with me.
Leave it to me. Try a wall!
No escape! Something's wrong with me. I need a cure for this.
Take this!
Yes.
No escape!
Are you serious? They are. Because I'm killing them.
Let's go! Have it! Here!
Wrong with me. Leave it to me.
Whoa.
My turn.
Whoa. Do we really need Addo? Okay.
Let's go!
Oh, finally! Man! Now it's giving us trouble.
My turn.
There we go. Sorry I wasn't talking. I was like really getting into this because we were dying before. Oh, we were dying. Okay, we're on another floor.
Eat this! Eat this! Leave it to me.
Yeah, Oswald, you got some moves. Good job, Oswald. Ew. Nice. Oh, we were up here. We were below there before. We were down below. Okay, so it's a good thing we went here because it was a dead end. And then it did lead us to another area. And we cleared it. And now we're going to go to that other area that had the little entrance. Which is right here.
Let's go!
Hold up. Oh no. Let's get in. We are going to skedaddle. And we can just truck it. Okay, there we go. Nice. We're not... What was that slow time?
Leave it to me. Eat this!
And then we're gonna collect materials because we love to farm.
Eat this! Eat this!
I like this.
Eat this!
Really cool.
Don't think I can hold out much.
Hold up. We need some. Oh no. We need some drink. Skills we need to work on.
Leave it to me.
That guy. What skills does he have? So we got the spear, which is everything. Spear, upward, summons the power of earth to raise defense. Flash tiger, we'll just use everything.
Final wall!
Look at that, right? Awesome. You are the new adult. And it was a decoy. It was nothing.
No escape! Too slow! Take this! You're not getting away! Getting away!
Hopefully, yes, more than one can do that.
Perhaps this will work.
No escape!
Earth, fire, wind, water, heart. The powers you combine. I am Captain Planet. Captain Planet.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Leave it to me.
Observe! Yours.
Ozma's like probably my favorite character now.
I come to Papa.
What did they just say? Oh. Oh yeah, come to Papa. Yeah. Come to Papa. Papa. Okay, what's in this area? Oh no, another big thing.
Let's go!
So many places to go. So many places.
My turn.
Oh, that's what we were supposed to do in that room. Oh shoot, you're supposed to go wide. Why not? Do his allegiance? Why not do his dance? So we can go through this room, which leads us to a monument. Oh, here we go. Oh my gosh, and guess who's back? Ada's back. Alright, so we're gonna stop it here. Save. You know, it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes. I think that's enough time of gameplay. We're good. Full. All of you folks who've been watching, playing with us, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Hope you guys like this. If you have any questions about the game or want to see anything or whatever it is, if you have any comments about the game, leave it in the comments below. And if you like this, don't forget to put a like. And if you want to see more or get notified on future live streams, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for future notifications. We are also on Twitter. We will tweet out when we go live, and we also live stream on Twitch. We have other games on Twitch too. Lehua Superfina on Twitch, and Twitter is at Lehua Superfina. Other than that, thank you guys so much. Hope you guys like this, and I shall see you guys later. Bye!